Hey folks, and welcome back here to Gatekeeper Media as we continue to bring you coverage of the Green Mountain Championship out at Smuggler's Notch in Vermont, our first postseason event of the 2022 Disc Golf Pro Tour. We appreciate you all for tuning in, and give a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you're just joining us, make sure you catch the front nine. We're on the back nine here for round 3 over at Brewster Ridge, and I am Dustin Murray, bringing the commentary alongside Nathan Queen.
Indeed. Happy to be here watching these guys play at this beautiful venue up here in Jeffersonville, Vermont. Just one bogey on the front from Matty O, but had enough birdies to even it out. Still has the lead on the card along with Bradley Williams. Other two players not that far behind.
No, not at all. We got Ricky Wysocki kind of setting the pace right now, but Dickerson and Isaac Robinson right on his heels, just a stroke behind him. I bet just one behind that. Going into our back nine here as we get into hole 10, a very downhill hole at 475, and it's been playing difficult today.
Yeah, seems to play difficult just about every year. 475, but very reachable as it's 35 or 40 feet downhill, like you said. So just a fun hole to throw, especially if you get the shot right and get to watch your disc fly all the way down there. Until this happens, and then you start having a little less fun. Because it can keep on fading down into that. That leads down to like sevens, where sevens green is at.
Nice flexing backhand here from Bradley Williams.
Go in the hole.
Oh man, what a shot.
Yeah. That's one of those fun ones to watch right there. Anytime you get in circle one on this hole, that's great, as it is the second most difficult hole on the course today.
Oh, that's pulled over from Hammis.
And great reaction to end up in the middle anywhere at all.
Gossage more comfortable with the forehand.
And I like this play if you have it. It's still downhill off to the right side, but not as much as it slopes downhill off to the left. You can see it here, how it starts to go down the more you get to the left side. So that forehand is going to sit a bit faster than the backhands will.
This is Matty O with a big circle 2-putt for birdie here. Try to get a turkey. Just fades a little too much on him.
Yeah, I definitely thought his disc got a little bit farther away than that. That was still a great shot.
Gossage just a little high, but certainly centered. This is Hammis for a par save. No problem.
Yeah, he's done that a lot this round. Connecting on those par saves when he really needs to. He's only been able to get 3 birdies so far, but keeping himself in it with those nice par saves.
Just a beautiful shot. Bradley Williams will grab back-to-back birdies here on hole 10. Putting together a really nice round, a bogey-free 6 under through 10 holes.
And one of only 16 birdies on the day.
Also probably one of the few people to park it. The only person who got credit for it was Chandler Kramer, but I would say Bradley probably earned that as well.
As Aaron also able to save his par. Or not really save, but get his par. He's going to be looking to get a few more birdies on this back nine also. Only able to get 2 so far on the round. And moving into hole 11 is a good chance to start. 620-foot downhill par 4. So distance-wise, very easy to reach. but pretty tight fairway, and it is not straight. You've got to bend your disc off to the right, let it flatten out, and then go as far as you can before you fade off. And pretty easy to turn your disc over too much trying to get this angle right.
Yeah. And also just a really well-guarded green. Lots of trees guarding the front side you have to get around. Bradley puts a good move on this. That is a great shot.
Oh my goodness. Bradley is so fun to watch throw. That is probably one of his road runners with how late that turned. But he's got such a smooth throw. He can just ride the left side of that fairway and know his disc is going to turn to the right the entire way.
And oh my goodness, Matty put a move on this and it's still going. What the heck? No way. No.
What?
This might be one of the best shots I've seen all year. Look at this. Just perfect angle, glides down. Catch cam has to turn around, and it flies about 200 feet past him.
Oh my goodness.
That's parked for eagle? Bruh.
Dude, I've seen some shots get down there, but they are running out of steam and sliding up to 40, 60 feet, really. He skipped up and hit that tree by the basket 40 feet in the air. Oh,
I mean, the guy has been a marksman all day in these fairways. Again, he loves playing in the woods. He's very comfortable navigating the lines, but that is something special right there. We won't be getting over that for a minute. I don't think this hole's ever seen a shot that good.
Yeah, I'm going to say I agree with that.
And I mean, that's a great shot from Gossage, not to take anything away from Matt. But I mean, it's just, I don't know, man.
Wow.
I just still can't believe it. Sorry, I need a moment after that. You're going to see definitely some good upshots here for birdie from a couple of players. I mean, Bradley's certainly going to grab his with that one, or he should.
Yeah, it gets a bit off to the left side, but like you said, should have a pretty easy birdie.
I mean, this is Gossage with a jump putt approach for his birdie. Maybe even like a slight chance at eagle.
Yeah, this is better than the average good shot.
And we still haven't got the mat yet. A little high from Hamas there.
And here goes Brad for his
Great birdie.
birdie.
And a turkey at that. I mean, he's putting together a great round. Take nothing from him. This is Matt finally. What is this, 20? 25?
Yeah, 20. I'd say 22.
And there it is, the eagle.
Gets the 2.
Wow, man.
And you know this.
That's one of those ones you're going to put on a career highlight reel.
Sack fumble recovery for a touchdown right there. And I'm not surprised that he wasn't the only eagle. I do believe he was the closest. There's absolutely no way that more than one person got inside the circle. But Jake Hebenheimer and Emerson Keith also able to card the 2s today.
Apparently Keith got it from circle 1. So he must have been pretty close as well, if the collection of the stats is correct. But yeah, Hebenheimer getting it from 38 feet.
Man, incredible stuff. I'm glad we got to see that. Moving into hole 12, 430-foot downhill par 3. Similar to hole 6, but a bit more open. Just kind of the same downhill to the left, blind shot. Have some OB that could come into play late, but not really as prominent as it's a little more difficult to get past this hole.
Oh, what a great little skip up over the rocks there for Matty O. Oh, man, he's looking to keep the good times rolling. Would it be like an early turkey if you eagle birdie? I don't know what you. Come on, diamond frame man, you got something for me here?
I think you're just adding a little bit of gravy to the turkey.
Okay, gravy's good. I like gravy.
As Bradley getting a nice shot down there, right around circle's edge, gonna have a birdie look. And getting a little bit too much stability on this one. Some nice branches to slow him down. May give him a look now, actually.
Yeah, still has a shot at something there. So pretty much everyone's been attacking this with mid-range, and Hamas will be no exception. Just got caught up a little bit on that right-hand side, but still fights up near the edge of circle 2.
Bit of a scary bid here. Elevated basket. It is slightly downhill behind it.
Drop. Oh my god. Yay.
And you could hear him. He could tell it was high. And knew he was going to have that long comeback putt. Another long look for par now for Adam Hamas.
Oh, just a little low from Gossage for birdie there. Great line, though. Let's see if Bradley can keep it up, man. He's already got the turkey here. And a little high on that one.
Yeah, those ones always feel weird. You know, it's a tough putt, it's elevated, and then you get it too high. You know, it's kind of hard to tell if you should be mad about it or not. But Matty-O not going to be mad with his gravy turkey there.
Man, he's going to look to add a little bit of cornbread dressing on the next hole if he can get another one. We're getting close to November, you know.
Yeah, I could use some cornbread. That sounds pretty good.
You can tell where we're from, what region we're at in the United States.
Is Adam still keeping it clean?
Yeah.
Lots of pars on the card. He's going to want to get some more birdies, but doing well to keep it clean. We'll be right back for hole 13.
Try not to overthink your form when you're competing. During the tournament, you have to stay in the moment. It's easy to lose the moment when you're overanalyzing things. But playing disc golf is all about intuition. You have to play with feeling. Next time you're on the tee pad, take a deep breath, take in your surroundings. Visualize your line and trust in all the work that you've put in. Mastering your focus is why this game is so special. It's what keeps us coming back for more.
Hole 13, 570-foot par 4. Want to get around this corner and then start moving to the right, but make sure you avoid going into the right side of the woods. It's going to pinch you off to try to hit this very narrow corridor down to the basket. Really only about 120 feet or so in that shot, but if you're not in position to hit the opening gap, it can make it difficult.
Oh, man, that's
Beautiful
a great
kick.
Yeah. Right in the path.
Absolutely going to be inside to the right if that didn't get that kick. And fans are unaware of how not good that is as far as getting a birdie.
Yeah, just
Small
a little too
oppor-
much ground action.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you
Small.
how precise you have to be, man, because he had a pretty good throw out the hand.
He did, but having that, you really want a slower disc than he threw, honestly, so you don't get that huge skip down there, or maybe get lucky and catch some of the gravel on the road to keep you from skipping.
Nice from Hammis. Right there behind Matt.
And as you could see him, he didn't disc down, but did throw it wider and very quickly came up on that stuff on the left side.
Oh, my. Almost gave that one a run.
Yeah, got a friendly kick down from the left and then absolutely laces that upshot. That'll get him one of those birdies he needs.
Oh, Matt near the edge of the circle. I have to work a little bit more for his birdie, but still manageable.
Oh, and look at that disc just slowly stand up. Catches that tree, but is inside the circle.
Not sure exactly where. Okay, yeah, he doesn't really have much here.
Yeah, just a bit too much to deal with over there. There's so many small gaps, but there's little branches and twigs and leaves hanging in all of those gaps, so difficult to do a whole lot when you're over there.
And Matt, more than just a turkey. Throw a couple of sides, because that's 4 down through 3 holes.
Yeah, on fire right now, pushing to the lead of the card.
Oh, no. That's his first one. Just one of those little mental hiccups.
Yeah, definitely unforced error there.
I know that's something he's been kind of struggling with at different times throughout the year. I actually got to meet him in Tallahassee, and could tell right away he was a great thrower, but just still kind of working on the putting green a little bit.
Yeah, has a great putt and hits center when he's got it on point, but we've seen him miss left and right a couple times this round. Hole 14, new pin placement, moved it a little bit farther back and way off to the right side. Instead of a straight shot, you've got more of a turnover to the right, and you've got to miss some trees late.
It's about 60 feet longer than last year. Looked like Matt maybe had some footing issues there.
Yeah, something was out of whack. He did not release where he meant to.
Nearly what he needed.
Yeah, I don't remember if we saw any forehands that first round. I don't think we did.
Nah, definitely a tougher one to make work.
Yeah, just it seems like it's pretty difficult in general just to miss these trees late, but I think it does favor that right-handed backhand turnover shot.
I mean, look at this. It's just a minefield to try to get up to the basket on this hole. Not quite for Matt. Uh-oh, it got up and started rolling. Okay, that's not too bad.
Not too far there. Almost able to make it 4 down. Or excuse me, 5 down through the last 4.
Man, that was close.
Yeah, you can't get much closer than that. And that's right after he had that high miss on the elevated basket on the last one. So, bit of a frustrating couple holes on the putting green for him as Aaron Gossage bounces back with a nice putt there.
That's a great putt. That'll definitely settle him back into the round as Medio will grab a par. Still, fighting for a lead card spot, though, for the final round here in 4th position right now. Hamas tied up for 7th with that par. I think he's yet to really get a blemish. He just hasn't had too many scores. He's had a lot of great par save putts.
Yeah, he was 3 down for 5 or 6 holes, had lots of pars in a row. So we get to hole 15, one that you feel pretty good with a par on and great with a birdie. 400-foot par 3, but pretty much plays as an island. You've got to carry some OB before you're inbounds. There's not any OB right once you cross that point, but the OB maintains the entire left side and wraps around to the back. And as you can see, tight gap to hit here off the tee.
And if you're going to make a mistake, you definitely want to make the mistake of pushing a little bit too forward and being on this right-hand side. Avoid that left OB.
Yeah, get you 3.
Yeah, this hole is pretty terrifying.
Hardest hole on the course today.
Not shocked.
Oh.
Did stay in.
As he was trying to make that mistake you were talking about, just too quickly to the right side. Got a quick kick.
Fade, 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 fade.
And got some of that fade. Not quite as much as you need to get down there and get a good flare, but gonna have a long look at the birdie. And
That was looking so money. It's a little too forward.
Matteo gonna have some work to do to get this par. It's a little thick over here. Gets up to circle's edge, though. That's pretty good work from where he was at.
Yeah, he's got about a 35-footer ahead of him or so to try to save the par. Oh, nice run there from Bradley Williams.
Wow. Still hitting metal even from 130. And not quite able to get himself to commit to that. There is some OB. That rock wall's got a line on it.
Yeah, it's a scary putt then for Matt to try to save par. But drops it in the pan.
Just gets it to grab on that high left side. Connects a par, as the rest of the card's going to tap in their pars too, along with 45 other players in the field. That's 52% taking par on this hole, 29% taking bogey or above. So some of that OB getting these players, making it the toughest hole on the course today.
Discraft Great Lakes Open Champion. Dynamic Disc Open Champion.
Open champion.
Kristen Tatar.
I've been dreaming about coming here and competing here, and now I'm finally here, so it's a dream come true.
Into hole 16, an easier one to get the birdie on, but not necessarily an easy hole. 385-foot downhill to the right. You've got this line that the drone is on. There's a few trees gone, it seems like, on the left side also that's opened up that gap a bit more. You do have OB to deal with down the left side if you get a nasty kick or turn it over too quickly.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. Was that a goose in the background? Like a real goose? Did you see that?
I did not.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it seems like it could have just also been like a goose thing to cheer for Aaron Gossage. I don't know. That just took me aback, bro. I just saw this goose face in the background. Sorry. I'll get back to commentating regularly now. That one got me, though. There it is. You see, it's on the guy's shoulder.
Oh,
That's
there we
definitely
go.
not real. Definitely
Yeah,
not real.
not a real goose. But good eye, though. I would not have noticed that. As Matty O gets down there, gonna have himself a birdie look just outside circle one. Look at that. He's still got a smile on his face. He's loving it. He loves having the goose.
It's a new one for me. I don't think I've quite seen something like that in a crowd before.
He must have known his uncle.
Oh.
And Adam gonna have another one of those tough par looks now. He's been making a lot of par saves. From edge of circle into circle two. Gonna have to do it one more time here to keep it clean.
There's Matty O right around 35 feet once more. And once more finds the chains for birdie.
10 down on the round. Still 2 holes to play, both very birdieable.
First down. That's what that one was, I imagine. Look at that skip.
This is first down dance.
Yeah. I mean, Hamas's proficiency on the putting green when needing to save par, I don't think he's missed.
Yeah, you can't expect anything less. He does not have a bogey today, so he has not missed.
It's like one of those things where it's just impressive how consistent he's been with the putt. He just hasn't been able to really put the birdies together.
Yeah, and it's keeping him in there. Still tied for 8th right now.
Right.
With 2 birdieable holes to play. 544 feet, 17th. Make it around that corner. And then an easy pitch up. You could really throw putter on this if you wanted to. It's not that difficult of a hole unless you get off of the fairway a little bit and have to scramble for that second shot. Really just control and make sure you land in the fairway past the corner that's about 300 feet away.
Ooh, that's real early.
Yeah, that's not past that corner.
That is one with the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, Bradley's just been playing a smooth game of golf today.
And great kick off to the left side. Should keep him without too much trouble right there.
He's really been favoring those low line drives and gets that into a good spot.
And this is inside. Sneaks through and gets to it a much better spot than he expected to be in. May be able to stretch out and have a look to the green. Wow.
It's a great recovery shot to make sure he can get up and down for par.
It is. He may have even given himself a circle 2 look there.
Just need a little more height. Really good line, though.
Yeah, we've seen him keep it low all day. A couple times. A couple times not quite in his favor.
Great upshot from Adam.
Yeah, able to take advantage of getting a bit lucky through those trees. As you see Bradley doing what you're supposed to do. Not have much left on the upshot. Not have much left on the putt.
Yeah, he'll drop in for back-to-back birdies here. This is Matty O with the long birdie bid. Just fades right across the face of the basket.
Yeah, there is some OB back there. There's a wall that can stop you from getting to it, but could come into play if you skip off the top.
Man, that just barely didn't get OB.
Wow. Really wanted to salvage that birdie after botching that upshot. Lucky to stay in bounds here and able to connect for his par. 62% of the field, 59 players taking the birdie. Second easiest hole on the course, only playing easier than hole 3, or only hole 3 playing easier.
Hammond's getting his birdie. So 5 under, keeping himself, like you said, in contention to stay on chase card for tomorrow, that's for sure. And as Bradley will go back to back. Looking like we might see him on chase card again tomorrow as well.
Yeah, 3 days in a row possibly from Bradley.
Yep.
And Matty O hanging on to 4th right now. See what happens on hole 18, 344 feet. Get just around or over top of that bush we passed. And fade back towards the pin. Not too difficult of a finishing hole after being in the woods for the entire round. Bit more space here, just really that one obstacle. Bit too much turn on that one, but gets up there still pretty clean. Gonna be right around circle's edge.
I mean, that is just a misfire.
Wow. Yeah, he did that one other time this round. I believe it was on hole 10 where he just totally opened up his shoulder early. It just causes that grip lock.
Matt having a similar issue to Bradley where it's just turned over a little too much. That's going to be a circle 2 putt for birdie from over there next to Bradley, I'm sure.
This is more what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a way to finish the day.
Yeah, drops it on a dime. Just completely runs out of speed when it gets to where he wanted it to go. Boom.
That's so beautiful, man.
Birdie.
Yep. And Ham is having to scramble once again to try to salvage par. Been in this situation a lot today. He's been very successful. It's around the bush, but still has to hit it from circle 2.
He's got one last opportunity to keep that circle's edge and even into circle 2 streak going to save the par. Would keep him at 5 down for the round.
This is for Matty to try to get to lead card. Liked it right away, and for good reason. Nails it. What a round for Matty O. 11 under par.
And what a way to finish. 2 big birdies on 16 and 18. Getting him to 11 down, moving up to lead card for the final round of our first playoff event of the season. Or of Disc Golf Pro Tour history.
And Hamas does it again, man. The guy is just killing it when it comes to putting.
No big putt for you, Matty O. Adam Hammis saving what has to be his 6th par from outside 27 feet this round.
Yeah, I mean, he has been killing it. He's definitely had a couple of misfires that limited him from getting the shots he needed to move up the leaderboard, but definitely allows him to hang around the chase card for the final day. Great. Just composure, I would say, from him.
Yeah, and Aaron Gossage just tapping it in, not even having to use the chains on the last hole. Matty O canceling out that bogey he got on the front 9 with an eagle on the back. Shoots 11 down. What a round.
Indeed, Ricky Wysocki in the lead by a couple of strokes over Dickerson. Robinson just behind that. Matty O moves up to the lead card. And we got one more round left to go here for the Green Mountain Championship. Again, our first postseason event of the 2022 Disc Golf Pro Tour season. We appreciate you all so much for tuning in. Hope that you'll follow and subscribe here so you can catch the rest of our coverage of GMC as well as future events for the year and in the future. Again, special thank you to the Patreon supporters. And again, I'm Dustin Murray, and with me was Nathan Clean, and we'll see you for the final round.
We'll see you guys out there.